Good morning, Swirly Nation. And welcome back to Beantown. We're here in Boston yet again. This is the New England Sports Center, or Sports Arena, or Sports something, for today's matchup between the New Jersey Rockets and your Pittsburgh Penguins Elite. Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to City TV for today's game. A Jersey PA battle, as it'll be the Rockets and the Penguins, a team that we're going to get familiar with here, as I believe we have 4 or 5 games against these guys throughout the season. So we'll get our first dose of the Rockets. They got some sick uniforms there. The big R on the chest, it looks like almost like an eye. Black and red color scheme. I like it. As we are trying to untangle myself here. Penguins and Rockets warming up for us here. Penguins come into this one 2-0 on the weekend. Well, 5 games this weekend. Off to a really good start. You know, both offensively and defensively, getting a combined 10 goals between the 2 games, giving up 3. Not sure what the Rockets are for the weekend. We'll say Montanari here at the red line, kind of eyeballing a bunch of the Penguins. Intimidation factor maybe for the Rockets. Penguins are gathering up their pucks. Wonder if there's a puck deal. There was a puck deal before on skating. Wonder if we have another puck deal. So the Rockets will be in those black uniforms. I described the Penguins in their white uniforms. I don't know if it's just because we got them later, and so they're newer, but I really like the white look. The white jerseys with the Penguin logo on the chest, the black pants with gold and white striping, the white socks with gold and black striping, and of course the iconic gold Pens Elite helmets. So this facility here, pretty interesting, has like 10 ice surfaces, 10 rinks. We'll play the next 2 games here, this one as well as our matchup with the Minutemen Flames later on this afternoon here on City TV. While you're waiting, hit that subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button while you wait. Not sure if you have a YouTube account. You probably do. If you have Gmail, you have YouTube. Log in using your Gmail credentials. So the starting lineup for your Penguins: in net, number 29, Preston Clutter. Your defense, number 5, David Merlot. And 16, Dalton Julius. Up front for the Penguins, driving one at the net early, is 43, Cameron Evans. The other wing, number 11, the real deal, Jack Reel, coming off a 2-goal performance in their last game against Dallas. And number 10, Luca Filiage. Delivery boy. Filiage takes the face-off. Cross-check to the ice. But the puck will come free to Julius for a shot. That's blocked. And this could be a break the other way. Cesari for the Rockets, in on Clutter. He'll try to go near side blocker, just missed the cage. Julius put that right off the defender in front. And it led to a break the other way. Penguins got to be careful with those plays, making sure they get those shots through, as now Evans comes away with it. He'll get bumped against the wall. Real follows on. Evans right back up into the play as Real battles for the puck. Good battle level by 11. As his legs swiped out from underneath him, they'll play on. Parrish poking at it. About a minute in here. Penguins looking to regain possession. If at least a third of the offenders off. 3/5 of the way through a line change as Evans lays one up to the top. That'll be defended by, the breakout will be defended by Balella as a player tries to hit Balella and ends up in the bench. A swing and a miss there. As Starr will drive in. His shot. As Balella able to keep it at the line. But it'll actually pop back out and it'll be an offside play. Faceoff will come outside of the Rocket zone. All the way to center, actually. It'll be Parrish to take the faceoff. Looks like we're resetting the game here. 13:33 to go. Gostick with it. Gostick has it knocked away nicely by the defense. Ruvininski. Oh, there's a V or a Y at the end. A Y. Ruvininski. Colby on the draw against Parrish for the Penguins as Shub pulls it through. Gostick jumping up in it. Now Shub with it. We battled for against the wall. Rockets coming away with it, but it's knocked away. Here's Gostick up in front of the Rocket bench. Off of a defender. Ends up down on the ice. Gets back up before delivering a bump in the corner. Here comes Shuby to cut off a breakout pass. Be controlled by Kaminsky at center ice and put in on an offside play. A little bit choppy start here. Couple offside plays early on. Am I bumping this too much? So now we'll see the next unit for the Pens. Hartman, McFall, and McElmurray. Dumped in behind the Rocket goalie, and it comes off the boards weird. Bit of a weird play there, but the goalie able to jump back in net. The Rockets right into battle. Elmery. That stick down to avoid a call there is Hartman. Has it along the wall, tries to center one. McElmurray breaks things up, but only briefly. Back come the Rockets. Conklin with it down the wing. Weaving to the middle. He'll dance through. Can't quite break free, and a bouncing puck will be ultimately cleared by the Penguins. Green will dump it back into the Penguins, and here's Julius, a D-to-D play for Merlot. Merlot off the wall. Gathering it in the Rocket defense. They'll play it in front of their own bench. They're looking to change. Good job not getting a too many men call there by New Jersey. We'll set things up. It's Merlot. Or Hartman. He chops at it. It's off of a Rocket. Cleared by the Pens. 91 for New Jersey. Dumps it all the way in. Julius in the corners. Loses his twig as he tries to play the puck. I thought it was at one of those weird corners, but it wasn't. That was right in the middle of the boards. Not sure what happened there. Rockets will come away with it. Around Julius. Centering pass. Merlot gets the puck. Good interception there. Viliaggi quickly to it. He'll send it out to center no further. The Rockets turning things up here. Part way through the period. Penguins with a bit of early possession lead. I feel like the Rockets have really kind of turned things up. For the last minute or so, it's been New Jersey with the pressure. We'll reset at center again. This is more center ice faceoffs without a goal than I've seen in a long time. Viliaggi wins it cleanly back, but past Starr. Starr will play it up the wall. Great outlet feed there by Armstrong. Hitting Viliaggi, driving the zone, and Carter will be just offside. Viliaggi took a step to the outside to avoid the gapped up defender, and in that process it put wing Brody Carter just into the zone as the puck crossed. All there by the official. Comes Viliaggi. Back to the dot. Jersey will win that draw. Tapping it back to the defense. It'll be tossed up. Here's Viliaggi getting a bump. Puck will be battled for in front of the Penguins bench. Viliaggi trying to come away with it. A battle there. It's forced out for Armstrong. His stick lifted. Cesari, we saw him early with the breakaway. He fires one down low. Here's Carter with it, tapping it for Filiaggi. Filiaggi trying to poke it out the center. It'll just get there, but it's controlled by Cesari. He'll dump it in. Clutter will play one right to a on-charging Rocket. So Penguin third over, and the shot goes off the side of the cage. Carter bumped. Armstrong coming through, couldn't quite clear. Carter will follow on in support. Penguins pinned in their end for a good 2 to 3 minutes here early on. Shot in on Clutter. He'll pounce on it and get a cover. The Penguins with a defensive zone draw. Penguins having trouble clearing their end with any sort of possession, just tossing it out the center right now. See if they get that corrected. First shift or so went the Penguins' way, it felt like. Since then, it's been the Rockets. Here's Ofterheide. Out to the outside, his pass intercepted. It was intended for Real. Kaminsky battling. He'll win that war and get it out the center. Firing it across to Evans on side. Evans with another shot from outside that just skips wide to the post. Sneaky shot there. I didn't think it was a great shot, but it almost caught the corner. Penguin kind of slew-footed down along the boards there. At least knocked down up high. As back come the Rockets with a shot that's up and over the cage. Real, able to get to it, lofting it all the way across. It'll come free to Evans. He'll chop it down the wall. Up on the forecheck is Real. Tossed across. Now Merlot. Up for Real. Parrish will follow on. Able to get it deep. Real still in the ice. Penguins partway through a line change. 2/3 of the way through the line change anyway. As a shot comes up and over, Parrish delivers a heavy blow. Julius dumped in the corner. Physical game here. Shub will come away with it. We have arm raised. Took the penalty to be on New Jersey. Butters off as we get icing. Icing will bring the puck out of the Jersey zone, so not the play you want. The Penguins will head to the man advantage here. Faceoff should come outside of the Rocket zone. They're going to put it outside of the Penguin zone. Okay. Puck tossed in behind the Penguins end. All the way across, here's Gostick, gaining the zone. Carrying down the wing. He'll stop and start. Penguins power play is going to be Gostick, McElmurray, and Shub with Starr and Villela. In the middle for Gostick, forces one towards the cage. Just came off a stick at the last second and deflects wide. Here's McElmurray setting it back up to Starr. Good pressure by the Rockets, disrupting that. Penguins just throwing the puck into kind of some danger zones here. Penguins got to work on space. Shub bumped off the puck. Gostick will come in and support along with McElmurray. Penguins will come away with the puck, and they'll send it up to the point for Starr. Pulling it down the line, looking for a lane. Leary tried to read a pass. It'll be a shot from Starr that's blocked out front instead, but he'll control right back. Now Villela. In front off the skatum, Gostick. McElmurray chops at it. Couldn't get control. Rocket player falling. And we don't know what the heck happened. We got kids with different kids' sticks. They're going to call offside. Juby had a Rocket stick. The Rocket stick was on the ice. 21 seconds left on the man advantage. Penguins, the faceoff will come outside of the Rocket end. Real able to step in and help win the draw. Kaminsky now off to her. Over to Evans. Evans will gain the zone and rim it around for Real. Goalie coming out to play it. Could the Penguins take advantage here? It's back to Kaminsky. Goalie getting squared back up, but not fully. A deflected shot goes over the net. Good job by Kaminsky to make a quick play there. But the Rockets, after the power play, come streaming back the other way. So the Penguins, good setup. We saw Gostick in front, McElmurray with a couple chances. One there from the point. We had Starr. Now that we're back to 5-on-5, it seems to be right back in the Rocket favor here all of a sudden. Here's Evans turning it back. Banking it off the boards for Ofterhide to set the breakup up on the other side. He'll go all the way up the wall looking for Rio, can't hit him.
Go, possess.
The faceoff comes the whole way back to the Penguins and with 6:42 to play in a 0-0 game. Yaji knocked down on the faceoff, but able to get control of it. We work to the quarter, taken away by the Rockets off the back of the net. Good read by Merlot to get control and try to play it free. It'll be picked off by the Rockets and pounced on by Clutter. Penguins will get a line change here. Clutter having to come up big so far in this one. Some scramble plays in front in that rebound zones. Like Cesare Conklin out for the Rockets. Penguins will deploy Hartman, Harris, Ball, Merlot, and Julius. Rockets keep at the point. Hartman delivers a bump. Rimmed around, it's McFall. Trying to clear into a crowd of people, but he'll end up getting it right back. He tries for Paris, that's picked off. Back come the Rockets into the offensive zone. Side to side, Clutter with the fall down blocker save, and the Penguins McFall will ice it. Penguins full on scramble mode right now. This ice is wonky. That's right. There's a Rocket who just slipped doing a stop. Like just trying to stop, slipped down and fell into the boards. We've seen Gostick take a weird fall. A couple Penguins sliding around. Like a hard sheet, maybe. Will be Paris. Take the face-off. It's forced out the center. McFall tied up a bit. No icing. The goalie will come out to play this one. Shoveling it behind his own net. Under pressure from McFall. It'll force a turnover. Here's Paris weaving in, getting a scoring chance, the best one of the day for the Penguins. As Paris able to intercept the breakout attempt, get into the high slot and fire one. He was looking to go right over the pad on the glove hand side there. The goalie equal to the task. Hartman trying to battle in the corner. Paris comes in support. Rockets will force it deeper into their own end before firing it up off the glass. It's off a Rocket glove for a one-time blast by Starr, and what a job by McFall jumping in front of the goalie, trying to create a screen. The goalie able to track it well, though, and hold on. Penguins will rim it around and try to fire one in front there. Here's Starr to it. Starr leaving it behind or leaving it in the corner for Villela. Right back to Starr behind the net. A one-touch out the center by Hartman. Knocked forward by Paris. Pulling up, trying to get that wrist shot off. Couldn't pull the trigger, and back come the Rockets. Paris with two good opportunities already on this shift. We'll see what else he can do. As the Rockets come in, a shot from the outside, blocked by the stick of Kaminsky. Potter was out of the net for a second, but a good defensive play by Ofterhide will get it up to McFall. Now Hartman will dump it right off the netminder. An active goaltender here, coming out to play the puck again. Penguins get Carter on with McElmurray and Armstrong, as it'll be icing on New Jersey. Faceoff will come all the way back to the Rocket zone. Be McElmurray to take the faceoff. Knocked out to the corner. Up come the Rockets. They're able to jump on that face-off. The face-off win by the Pens, in theory, but the Rockets jumped on the puck. Down the wall, Armstrong a one-touch. It'll miss McElmurray, but come free to streaking Carter. All the way through center. Trying to go back in front for McElmurray. He'll pull up along the wall. Into the middle for Armstrong. Swiped that by Carter. Knocked right to a Rocket. A 2-on-1 develops. Merlot defending as a shot comes off the outside of the cage to the blocker side of Clutter. Forced to the wall, no further. The Rockets will chop it behind the net. Setting up from that spot, able to bank it off the boards. Drive from the point, blocked by Carter. He'll get back up. A bit hobbled, but still in the play. Gonna force it up the boards. He takes a whack. Able to come free, though, is McElmurray. He drives to the middle. Players just falling to the ice as the goalie will get on top of it. As a couple Penguins are down just outside of the crease. But with an offensive zone opportunity here, it looks like it'll be Filiaggi, Shub, and Gostick. Filiaggi winning it back towards Gostick. Gostick, good job engaging there by the Penguin wing. Playing it back up to the point was Shub. It'll be defended away from him and dumped into the Penguin end. Merlot back to get it. He'll reverse the other way. Shuby over. Crashing down as a Rocket defender. Penguins a bit disjointed on some of these breakouts at times. Be Julius in the corner. He'll go up for Gostick. Gostick trying to one-touch it. That doesn't work. Filiaggi will get to it, though. Cassidy taking it away for the Rockets off the glove of Clutter. Cleared by the fine wine, and he starts the breakout. Shub to Gostick. Gostick's got Filiaggi crashing the net. He'll pull up along the wall, waiting for a trailing defender as his shot goes ramping off of a defender's stick and into the netting. Faceoff will come to the right of the Rocket goaltender. 0-0 here with 2:45 to play in period one. Harris set to take the faceoff. Evans chopping it over to Reel. Reel looking for Starr. He'll get to it in the corner, or at the point and toss it to the corner. Now Paris over for Evans. He has it taken away by the net as he tried to drive out in front. Good cross feed. Rockets driving in. Starr defending. Good body position by Parrish. Making a little bump. Separating the puck. Now Reel and Evans play catch at center. Evans will drive one. Pass off pad for the rebound to Reel. Driving in Parrish. Swiped away. Starr with a drive and he'll bury one. In the back of the net. It's the Constellation Kid with a piss missile. As that one starts with a great breakout feed out of the Penguins' end. Reel able to get it over to Evans through the neutral zone. Evans with a pass off pad, low shot. Reel crashing the net. Harris came in and was knocked down. But as Harris was knocked down, that puck popped free to Starr, who finds the back of the cage and gives the Penguins a 1-0 lead. The referee, or the coaches on the Rocket bench went an explanation. Parrish's legs were taken out by a defender as they went crashing into the net, but that's not on Paris. This is a right call, in my opinion, by the officials here. So that one will be Starr, probably from maybe Paris if he touched it, and Evans. As Evans hammers a Rocket. And that forces a turnover here. Paris with a drive. It's over the net. Evans to the corner. In behind. As they try to get retribution, the puck comes free to him. He finds Kaminsky he was looking for Reel on the back door, I think. Evans back to it, chopping it to the corner for Paris. In front, off of Reel. Swiping at it, Evans. Back come the Rockets. Off their idle defend to the outside. Switching with Kaminsky as it comes in front. Good back pressure there Way to read that. Way to switch off by the defense pair. Here comes McFall looking for a reel. It'll go between the wickets. Rimmed around by the Rockets. They're right in front of the bench as they change. Hartman able to get control. Now Kaminsky. Right up front into the middle of the Rocket zone where they're able to counterattack in front of their bench. Kaminsky drives a player to the ice. Rockets follow on with the puck. Kaminsky battling again. Rimmed around. Here's Hartman. Takes a bump, but the Rockets there in support. Now Ofterhide up off the goal. He tried to go off the guy. Good glove there by the Rocket defender. He'll fire one wide to Clutter. To the corner as McFall digs in. He'll chop it up the wall right to Billy Aji, galloping through center. His speed creates a 2-on-1 here. Comes across to Hartman for a shot. Rebound in front. Chopped just wide by McFall. Penguins in action deep in the Rocket zone. Hartman with a hook. Gets away with it. Rimmed around past the fine wine Merlot. Icing if it's far enough. It won't get there as time is going to expire here on period number 1. So the Penguins get the lead on what was a period, I think, kind of controlled by the Rockets. Changed on the Penguins get a good, clean breakout. And that breakout leads to the scoring chance that ends up with a puck in back of the net. Off the stick of the Constellation kid, Jake Starr. The migration has begun, the flight of the hockey dad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A hockey mom making it 9. Penguin parents flocking from one end to the other, sliding on their bellies in true Penguin form. The Penguins. Like I said, I thought the Rockets really kind of controlled the part of the play there. Penguins having trouble getting out of their own end against this Rocket team at times. I think scoring chances were pretty even back and forth. Clutter making a couple big saves, as well as the Rocket goaltender with a couple big ones. Rockets probably have the shot advantage, maybe 1 or 2 scoring chance advantage. Penguins have the advantage where it counts on the scoreboard right now through 1. We'll put 15 minutes up there. We'll get the second period underway. It'll be McElmurray over the face-off dot for the Penguins. Toss to the line off the glove of Julius. Legs knocked out from underneath of Armstrong. He's okay though, back up. Merlot controls in his own end under pressure. Come off the stick of McElmurray, but only as far as center ice. As Cassio come in about 20 feet offside. So the player is still down by the top of the circle. Maybe 10 feet. So we'll reset outside of the Penguin zone. 14:42 as Merlot controls. Up off of Armstrong. We have an arm raised, and a Rocket player is going to head off. We're sticking his stick up and underneath a Penguin there. So what are we going to call here? 90-second penalty for, I don't know, he just pointed at him. So 90-second penalty, the referee just pointed at the penalty box. So not sure what the call is. He motioned up under the arm, so I don't know if maybe a hook was called, a hold. I'm not sure. Nonetheless, the Penguins will head to the man advantage. It'll be Armstrong, Carter, McElmurray, Villela, and Starr. Oh, we got the chat going. Why? We got Nini, as always, cheering on the old 2-9er in net. The young 2-9er, the gold-clad 2-9er. Grammy Stats watching as well. I'm sure the squish tender at home. Say hi to Jack Foy if he's joining us. He was unable to make the trip for the Rockets. They're certainly missing him as Conklin on a PK has it taken away by Starr. Back they come the other way. Starr winding through into the offensive zone, trying to set up the man advantage in front for Carter, who couldn't get a twig to it. Starr right back to it. Jake Starr having a Heck of a shift here, adding to a really nice game for Starr. Starr at the center point. He'll go to McElmurray, winding and firing one off of a rocket. He'll get to it and chop it all the way down, icing if it's far enough. A wobbling puck will get to the line. Wasn't sure the momentum of that puck spinning around. So the Penguins setting up the power play here. Ofterhide with a shot right to the play and catch with the goalie there. A high shot from the point caught by the goalie in the glove. 21 seconds left of the power play. Penguins have changed power play unit here. Looks like Filiaggi, Reel, Evans, Kaminsky, and Ofterhide. Evans darting in to get control, working it to Reel. Reel to Kaminsky. Kaminsky over for Ofterhide. Ofterhide to the center point. He'll find Filiaggi. Filiaggi doing a good job of maintaining speed while catching pucks. Just constantly moving there as Kaminsky's behind the net now. Off the wall. Filiaggi pinned to the wall. Evans will follow on. It'll be a 4-on-3 now. Down low, Evans drives one just wide. Ofterhide looking for Filiaggi. Rolling, puck will be picked up by the Rockets. Back they come through center. Evans on the back pressure. Knocks it away as Kaminsky follows on in the corner. Up the wall. Reel chopped at it, couldn't get it out. It'll come into the middle of round one. Weaving through, what a play. Just weaving through the Penguins defense. H-U-H with the goal. He came off the wall, got control, pulled it around a defender, got Clutter down on the ice and lifted it over him and tying the game at 1. So the Rockets get the equalizer here in the second. Harris to the faceoff dot. Shub over. Harris will toss it in to the Rocket end, and he'll jump on the forecheck himself. Tossed around Merlot there. He bumps a player, but the Rockets able to break it out. They do well on those walls to use the body, take a hit, and hit a streaking player coming out. Here's Shub. There was an opportunity maybe for the Penguins to do the same thing. And on puck as Gostick cut to the outside. I think if he cuts the inside, he may be gone. He might be gone anyway. Coming out to play, though, the goaltender. Conklin will get to it for the Rockets in the corner, flipping it around. Rimming it. Are the Rockets? It'll come off a player right to Barrett for a shot, and Shub whacks away inside. And a kick. That player kicked. He's got to be gone. He kicked the kid in the head. He kicked the kid in the back of the head. Down on the ice is Carter Shub, who was just kicked in the head. Shuby's back up. He's out. He's being tossed from the game, and that's 100% the right call. Kicking a player while they're down, he will probably be done for the tournament. A match penalty. That should be a 5-minute major, which was actually a 4-minute major, and a match penalty. Plus, the Penguins will have a 90-second penalty for the cross-check up high on Shub as well. So they should have a minute and a half of 5-on-3 power play time followed, and one of those penalties is unexpirable. So it should be 4 minutes of power play for the match penalty, as well as 90 seconds of power play. Oh, looks like they're going to give Shub a penalty as well, it looks like, for whacking away at the goaltender. So Shub will head to the box for slashing probably. We will have a cross-checking penalty on the board for the Rockets and a match penalty, probably a 4-minute major here, is what should go on the board. It is a 4-minute major. So the Penguins will have a 4-minute unexpirable penalty here. So they can score as many times as possible with this 5-on-4 advantage. Shub will serve a 90-second penalty for whacking at the goaltender. Took a few extra whacks without a doubt. He got cross-checked up high for it. Those would have been matching penalties except for the kick to the head of the Penguin player on what will be a match penalty, and Villela puts one right off the shoulder. Penguins swiping at it in front, couldn't get another one through to be cleared by the Rockets. Icing if it's far enough, and it is. So the Penguins with a scoring chance right away from Villela on the man advantage. Penguins will need to get one here. The Rockets will gain a lot of momentum if they can kill off a 4-minute power play. It'll be Gostick keeping it. Oh, it comes off of his shoulder out the center. So the Penguins will regroup in their own end. It's the goal scorer Star up for Villela. All the way across for Hartman. Hartman all the way across for Gostick as the Penguins make the Rockets adjust here. Gostick will drive into the middle, has it taken away. It'll be Star to the puck. Over for Villela. Across for Hartman. In front, nice feed to Gostick for a drive. Now along the wall, here's Gostick. Knocked down, following on Paris. Will be tossed up the wall, kept by Star. Star tries to go right back down the wall. It's picked off. Read well by the Rockets, but Star will jump to it at center. With speed, into the zone. Leaving it for Paris. Switching with him, Paris wide. Just banks one off the netminder there. Keeps control, twisting in front. Puck is loose. And it's under the netminder, and it'll be a Penguin penalty. Gostick comes through and clears a player out. Not trying to play the puck. This is 100% the accurate call. Gostick came through and cleared a player out. And as he did, no attempt to play the puck, it will be a penalty on the Penguins. So it'll negate 90 seconds of this 4-minute advantage. The Penguins will have 4-on-4 for 2:37 before they go back to a minute 37 man advantage. 4-on-4 hockey here. It looks like Ofterhide, Kaminsky, Filiaggi, and Evans will be the 4 Penguins. Of 4-on-4, then a minute 7 left of power play time. Probably not a penalty you want to take there. Maybe just standing up for his teammate, though. So the Rockets will control the faceoff. Shot down low, skips to the corner. Here's Ofterhide. They'll bank it up the wall, but right to a defender, right to a forward for the Rockets. Kaminsky battling in behind. He'll come away with it. Up for Evans. Evans with speed, saucing it, trying to get it to Filiaggi, who was carrying momentum through the neutral zone. Filiaggi will get it the whole way to the corner, though. Coming off the wall, possessing, looking. Back to Kaminsky at the point. Now Filiaggi. Filiaggi turning up along the wall. He'll switch with Evans as he drives one at the net. Evans up on the forecheck as back comes Conklin for the Rockets. Inside out move right to a Rocket forward who fires it up high. And the Rockets have scored in the 4-on-4 to take the lead. Four continues here. Be dumped in. Rimmed all the way around. Rockets first one to the puck. Rockets beating the Penguins. The pucks consistently here as they try to break it out. Julius will miss Carter. It'll be the Rockets at their line. Jersey controls. Stick on puck deflection by Julius will send it out of play. 9 seconds left on the Penguin penalty. For they'll go to a minute 7 with a man advantage. Good breakout feed there by Merlot. Looking one way, feeding it indirect up the wall for Carter. Carter will go off the goalie who plays it. Carter right in on the forecheck, disrupting. The Rockets will lift it up high off the glass. Penguins on the man advantage now for a minute. Merlot back to get it. He's got McElmurray, McFall, and Reel. Along with Julius. Julius going for a change, though. Looks like it'll be the lucky sevens out. Starr and Villela. Starr at the point, chopping it down the wall. McElmurray with a hell of a move around a player. Has it knocked away, but able to get it further to Reel behind the net. He navigates the area, looks for an open player. It's Starr with a down low drive off the pillows. I thought that might sneak through. Good save. Through a screen in front. Good back pressure by Reel and McFall. McFall disrupts. Reel comes away with it. Darting to the middle. Crisscrossing with McFall. Puck left for McElmurray to pick up. Carry behind the net. Knocked down on the play following on Reel. Reel to Villela. Penguins setting up here with 4 left on the penalty. In front, deflects off the side of the cage. Good hard shot by Starr. Penalty over. So the match penalty over. And in a 4-on-4 setting, it's the Rockets who end up with the lead after all that. It's a 2-1 Rocket advantage on the 4-on-4. Here's McFall. In his own end. He'll find Parrish now. Back to McFall. Good give and go as he comes with speed through the neutral zone. Cutting to the middle, trying to pull it to the backhand. It'll be knocked away, and the Rockets will counterattack. That counterattack, a dump off the boards, will be picked up by Ofterheide, though, in his own end. He'll go heavy off the wall. Off the skate of Armstrong. Forced to center by Parrish. Dumped back in on an offside play, and it'll come up at least to center ice. It might be outside of right in front of the Penguin bench, though. Halfway through this one, 7:08 to go in the second period. The Rockets lead 2-1 over the Penguins. Penguins got a 1-goal lead early. Rockets have struck back for 2 to take the lead. As Ofterheide will control. Now Kaminsky for Armstrong. And an offside play again. Harris to it. Up off the boards, Kaminsky. Will find Parrish, twisting at center. Good move down the boards. Try to make another one and squeeze by. Parrish driving in, tried to set up Hartman on the backside. His stick is broken. The stick getting chopped at there at the last second to disrupt his chance at tucking that in, and he's got a broken twig. Shuby, good to see him on the ice after getting kicked in the back of the head. As the Rockets come through center, they'll dump it in. Kaminsky to the puck. in the Penguin end. Under pressure. Good play over to Ofterhide. Up for Armstrong. Armstrong twisting with it at center. In front off of Shub. Rolling puck gets towards the net. Shuby up there pressured. Armstrong now working deep. Will come across. Shub on the forecheck. His forecheck frees it up for Paris. A drive blocked. Forced through by Shub and played to the outside by the goaltender. It'll be icing on the Rockets here. And we'll go back to the other end. So the Penguins starting to pick up a little bit of momentum. Gaji to the offensive dot here. One back to Evans. Back to Merlot now. Rimmed around for Real. Tries to tap it in front to Filiaggi. Good defensive play by the Rockets and spin it all the way to the point for Julius. Down low for Filiaggi. He tries to go one touch in front for Evans. Good read by the Rocket defense to pick it off. Right place, right time there. As Real gets to it, his pass for Evans if that gets through. But the second time does. He's got a blast. The rebound sits free. Conklin will explain to Evans he didn't like the extra poke at his goaltender there. Evans to jump over the dot here for the Penguins. It's off to the left. The goalie, Evans, battling for it. The Rockets wing, jumping in, winning the draw. Filiaggi with a good angle to disrupt the breakout. Julius will get control, but he'll be taken back by the Rockets. Julius with a good bit of interference there. Clean enough to not get called. I like it. Shot from the point off of Merlot will end up behind the net. Good block by the Penguin defender. The fine wine. Here's Filiaggi looking to loft it to Real. Little Murphy dump action there. Rockets will intercept and put it back in the Penguins' end. Rocket team hard on the puck. Julius leaving it for Merlot. Now Julius. Rim it the whole way around. Evans crashing down. Tries to get it by Green. Can't. Rockets in front. Banned on a centering pass. We put behind for Merlot. Merlot off the official. Indirect off the wall to the Evans. Evans and Real now. 2-on-3. Evans will carry to the outside. I think he was looking to pass, to shoot that low again. It worked the last time with Real crashing the net. McElmurray on now. Real following on. Real gets it, takes a hit, forces it further, but the Rockets will take control, sending it across the ice for Starzy. Eyes up, finds McElmurray circling back through the defensive zone. He'll work it forward to Carter, but Brody Carter has it taken away by back pressure. Penguins are back on it, it's Hartman. We'll play it in front of the Penguin bench. Dropped off the boards on what will be another offside play here. 3:49 to play. Faceoff will come outside of the Penguins, and it'll be McElmurray, Hartman, and Carter. With the lucky sevens on the back end. Carter. And now we're going to have more penalties. Looks like 2, Sproul and Hartman. Now Carter joined by Shub on the wings as Starr gets control at the Penguin line. Up off the wall, picked up by Conklin. We'll play it back to the D. Back up for Conklin, picked off by Carter. Conklin will shoulder Carter as on comes Starr. Firing one up off the stick of Shub to the corner. Shuby trying to get a good goaltender play again. Getting control, starting the breakout. Carter able to cut that off. Dropped up the wall. Here come the Rockets. Bended by Starr in front of the bench. Puck kind of checked up in the snow there. We see that a lot Figure these kids get without the ice cut. I think next year we start the ice cut between the second and third. Not the case at this age. They add 2 minutes next year, too, to the clock. Shuby will get to it. Shuby flips it all the way out the center. Carter up on the forecheck, supported by McElmurray. I'll trade off. It forces the turnover here to Shu. Good forecheck by the Penguins as Shuby backhands one all the way in towards the goal. Goalie will jump out to play it. Out come the Rockets with a pass off the boards. It'll be Kaminsky back deep to play it. He's pinned against the wall. Kicked up the wall for Gostick. Gostick with a beauty of a tap pass there with speed to Paris. Paris to McFall. McFall with a shot. It's blocked. And back come the Rockets. Good breakout by New Jersey as Cassidy cross-checks Alderheide in the face. He's going to head off. Back comes Paris, though. Offside is McFall. And the Penguins will head to a power play, though. An up-high cross-check by Cassidy to the face of Alderheide. The Penguins will get a man advantage here. They need one. Goalie playing well. Penguins not having a ton of chances, but enough. Now they'll have a power play. It'll be McFall, Paris, Gostick, Alderheide, and Kaminsky. Paris trying to go forward with it. He was looking to bang it to Gostick. He'll get it to him behind the net. Gostick run into it. Stays on, win control of the puck here. Looking. The outside for Paris. Gostick has a heavy shot. He's at the point as Paris tries to feed it all the way through to Alderheide. That's picked off and back come the Rockets. Stick on puck by Gostick and he'll pick it up behind his own net. Penguin forward with speed, carrying it up the far side as he'll send one all the way across. He was looking for Paris. It's just too far. It'll come out the ref to McFall. Can McFall chop it deeper? He will. Out to play at the goalie. Bouncing puck in the high slot. Kaminsky to it. Penguins will try to set up the man advantage. Here's Kaminsky. Pressured at the point. He'll pin it along the boards. They battle there, kicking at the puck. Pulling it free is McFall. McFall back to Alderheide at the point. Alderheide will find Paris. Penguins without a defenseman at the point. It's knocked away from Paris. He'll get it for himself at center, finding Gostick. And it's an offside play. .23 left on the man advantage. Under a minute to go here in the second period. Forced back towards Julius by the Rockets. He'll dump it in, but no further as the Penguins look to get zone possession. Pass from Merlot to Evans misses the mark, and the Rockets put it back in the Penguins' end. Lowe carrying it with speed now. Ramming it up the wall, but good play there by the Rockets to pin it against the wall and let the penalty expire. Now we play Twister. Face-off whistle. We'll get a face-off outside of the Penguins. 21 seconds left in the second. Iliadji. Evans stepping in, tried to play it back to Julius. It was jumped on by a Rocket. Evans back to get it. He'll feather it into the offensive zone with speed as Armstrong, chopping it towards the cage. He'll take a bump to make a play. It bounces out front. Evans and Filiaggi knocked down on the play. The Rockets come back to center, 2-1. That'll end the second period here. So the Rockets come storming back with a pair in period number 2 to take the lead 2-1 here from Boston. The Penguins and the Rockets on Cine TV. Make sure you click that subscribe button below. If you can, click the subscribe button below. Give us a follow. Do we know what number we're up to right now? Check our followers. How many millions upon millions do we have? For 1.6 billion followers, or a million followers, sorry. I think 51 watching live right now. We thank you all for joining us. Remember, you can find us on the socials, the Insta, the Twitter, the Facebook, sorry, the X and Facebook, as well as the home of Cine TV, www.cinetv.com, where you too can wear a cinnamon roll. Cine TV merchandise. We have sold out of the Jeremy Evans golf balls, trying to get those back in stock. I think they all got delivered to Saskatoon. Now we've got you guys joining us from the Great North, as well as our number 2 country, Korea. All of our South Korean Cine fans. As we'll switch sides for the final time. We'll put 15 minutes on the clock and we'll settle this one on a 200 by 85 sheet of frozen water. As the Penguins dump it in the Rockets' end to start. McElmurray and Hartman on the forecheck. Hartman will come away with it. Back to Villela. He has it taken away. It'll be offside. No offside. How's that not an offside call? Penguins driving it in. McElmurray tried to cut to the middle. Will come off the stick of Villela. Bit of interference there. And the Rockets are back through center. Tossed in behind Clutter. Not even sure who the interference was on. 2 players just battling each other. Puck wasn't there. They'll come to the point no further. McElmurray comes in with a heavy hit. Now every time there's a hit, somebody wants a penalty as it comes out and almost catches that young man in the top of the head. Got to be careful there. Doing some tape work down along the boards here as a puck flipped up over. There's almost no netting. I'm actually in charge of protecting the right side of the camera here. If a puck comes flying up, I'm to sacrifice my body to protect the equipment. The crown jewels of Cine TV. As a puck wedged in, a Penguin defender fanned on it, and a Jersey player was able to poke it in. Clutter right there to bail out the boys in white. Great save by Clutter as this one comes up and catches somebody. Hopefully everybody's all right. This place must be owned by like an urgent care who makes a ton of money off stitches to not have netting protecting. Here's a drive from Conklin kicked away. A couple of top end chances for the Rockets here in the third. As Gostick will pressure the point, they tossed around behind the Penguin net. Off to ride to the corner to pick it up. Up for Gostick. A one-touch to Paris. Paris bring it to the outside, knocking down a Rocket in the corner. Comes free to Kaminsky at the point. He'll drive one in and reading it through a slight screen there, and a heck of a stop by the Rocket goaltender. Here's Filiaggi to take the faceoff. Back to Julius. Off the boards behind to Evans. Evans in front for a one-timer by Filiaggi. What a play. Julius to Evans. Evans to Filiaggi. Just caught it off the heel of the stick. Battled for along the boards in front of the Rocket bench by Merlot. Rockets get body position and come away with it. Here's Merlot back with it though. In front for Evans, weaves around one, winding, firing, he misses the short side. Julius coming in, keeping it down low. Filiaggi off the wall, tossing it across, chopping at it. Evans, it'll bounce over his stick. Evans with it, will reverse to the corner to Reel. Penguins with a couple scoring chances here, unable to connect fully. Filiaggi bended well behind the net as he's pinned to the boards. He sticks with it though. Penguins need to support there. They'll get it back to, or a one-timer by Julius. It's swatted out of the air by a high stick. Rockets get to it, so it negates it, and the Penguins will jump up on the forecheck. Evans. The Rockets will counterattack. Poke check by the Penguin defender as a slap shot by Sproul is gloved by Clutter. A turnover by Merlot here, but he stays with it and clears it out to center ice. Bumped in by the Rockets. Julius back to get it. Reversing to the corner, it'll be Merlot. Overskating the puck, back on the Rockets, out front, backhander, glove down by Julius, rolling puck cleared to the area behind the cage. This time Julius will chop it high off the glass, past a bouncing puck, goes past the stick, and the Rockets gather in their own end. Penguins partway through a change here. Cesari comes in. He'll fire one, just missing the blocker corner. Forced around to the other side. Jack Reel at the end of a shift there. He's the only player who hasn't been able to get off yet. Stuck on this far wing. Chopping at the puck, couldn't get it free. It'll be Carter to it. He can't get control. Valello battle in the corner. McElmurray comes away with it. He'll flip it up the center. Armstrong following on in front of the Rocket bench as the puck bounces up high in the air. Chopped into the zone, but cleared back by the Rockets icing if it's far enough, and it is. Elmery. The dot. Get around behind by the Rockets. Pressure coming from Armstrong. They'll go up off the glass. We've seen that a bunch from them, especially with the lead here. Plenty of time left, 10 minutes. Penguins need to stay on and get back to their game. Get a couple of these high-end scoring chances and deliver one as three players are down along the wall. Two Rockets and a Penguin. Penguins are back in. Armstrong winding, driving, and a kick saving a dandy as that puck deflected in. Alterhide defending. It's taken away by Conklin. He'll come in. Looking. Fires one. It's off iron. Armstrong getting to it. Able to tap it back to the speedy Carter. He's pressured from behind. They'll dump it into the Rocket end. Penguins will get a full line change. Well, they'll leave Armstrong out to pressure. He came out late for his line shift here. We sent it on Clutter. Here's Merlot. All the way across Hartman. Hartman hasn't come off of his stick. McFall up on the forecheck. He neatly played to center where Merlot cuts it off, and we get an offside play. Faceoff will come in front of the Penguin bench. Bench boss Kevin Muller giving the Penguins directions. And Trompetta, the assistant for Pittsburgh. As Julius has a puck roll off his stick, he'll get it back. Play it over to Merlot. Merlot with a cross-ice feed off the stick of Hartman. No icing, and it'll be played by the goaltender. He'll rim it around. Or Paris. Deep for Hartman. Hartman just couldn't control the puck. McFall up on the forecheck. A rolling puck will come free for the Rockets. In on an offside play, and he'll fire one at the net anyway. Faceoff will be outside of the Penguin zone. Paris leans over the dot to take the draw. Up off the stick of Paris, it'll come to Hartman. Hartman driving in. He'll send it off of Paris' stick. It deflects in on goal. McFall after it. Paris able to come away with it. Backside for a drive by Starr that just misses. What a play. Paris finding Starr, and his shot just misses the net. Counter-attacking come the Rockets, and right there start to defend. Stick on puck deflection will send it screaming into the netting above. Be a face-off in the Penguins' end now. Good stick on puck deflection there. On a heavy shot from the Rockets. It'll be Filiaggi at the face-off dot. Here's Starr with it. He'll play it off the boards out the center. It's picked off and controlled here by Conklin. Conklin will go off the glass and up into the Penguins end. Starr getting there. Stopping in the corner. He'll go off the glass, looking for Gostick. A one-touch out the center. Filiaggi pressures there, but the Rockets' Cassidy comes away with it. He'll chop it towards the net. Off the stick of Gostick. Chopped that by Starr. Supported by Filiaggi, but it'll be back to the corner for Starr. Rolling puck comes free to Villela. Villela has it taken away. A shot down low, kicked out by Clutter. It'll come free to center. Penguins pressure, but the Rockets turn it back the other way on what'll be another offside play. 8 minutes to go here. 7:57 to be exact. Faceoff will come at center ice. It'll be McElmurray to take the draw. Hold on, the goalie not down here. Yelling at the official like, hold on. Puck forced deep by the Penguins. McElmurray on the forecheck. It'll come to Evans. Back to the corner for McElmurray. Now Evans. High stick by Reel. And it'll come back to the Penguins' end.
Make a play, let's go. Control the puck.
McElmurray on the dot. Penguins in their own end here. Halfway through the third. Off their Heidel. Rim it all the way around to Reel. It just gets by his stick. He was on the backhand there. Couldn't control. The Rockets will put it deep again. Try the other side as it's wedged up the wall by Kaminsky. Chopped to center by Evans. Put back in on an offside play again. Rockets will take these offsides to not be under pressure from the Penguins and eventually get a turnover. Unless the refs call intentional offsides, this is a heck of a play. As Evans jumps in. Forces it further, but there's the Rocket defense. Kaminsky knocking the puck clean, but it'll be all the way in the Penguins' end for McElmurray. Uses the body well to gain possession, gets it up the wall to Jack Reel. His breakout pass picked off, and the Rockets will keep it in. Cassidy deep for Ofterheide to play it. Evans finding McElmurray. He couldn't catch it as it went off the heel of his stick. Just a touch off there as it went off the heel of McElmurray, sticking in offsides. Stuff will be outside of the Rocket end now. Evans darts in, gets control, shoved from behind. He'll jump back up and stay with it. It's taken by the Rockets defense, though. They'll go up off the glass. We've seen that a ton. Just clearing the zone up off the glass. They'll do it again. Trying to get it behind the Penguins defense, and here they do again on the dump and chase. Pressure from McElmurray as a shot comes in on Clutter. He'll grab and hold. Rockets will control in the Penguins' end of the corner. Battling for it, Paris. He'll chop it up the wall. Good stick lift by Armstrong. Couldn't quite clear the zone, though, and the Rockets put it back in the corner. Defensive play there by Paris. It'll end up coming away with the puck. Up for Armstrong. It'll roll past him to the Rocket defender at the blue line. Penguins pressure, but Cassidy chops it forward. Now Julius with it. Back for the fine wine Merlot. Merlot up to Paris. He'll get it into the snow and try to chop it by. Following on is Carter. It'll come up high off of him, and the Rockets control. Paris on the back pressure. Armstrong waving at it, able to get control, but it's an offside play. 5:45 to go. He's off for Filiaggi. Controlled by Jersey, but taken away by McFall. He'll take it right back and dump it into the Penguins end. It's Starr in after. He played to the corner. Battle there. Starr digging away. It'll be the Rockets coming away with it. Jersey possesses low to high for a drive here. That deflects in front, and Clutter gets it with the shoulder. Whew. The Rockets looking for that insurance piece. We'll get a partial line change here. Filiaggi stays on. It'll be Shub and Evans. Shub knocked down on the play, but Starr able to force it out the center. Shub will get up on the forecheck. Puck flinged off the wall in front of the Penguin bench. It's icing. All the way down we come. Third period action. Penguins trail by a goal. Just over 5 minutes to go in the third. Penguins looking for that equalizer. Rockets looking for some insurance. Be Filiaggi at the faceoff dot. Back to the point, Kaminsky. Kaminsky, D to Ofterhide. Good point pressure by the Rockets will force a dump it. Filiaggi spinning off of pressure, but the Rockets able to get to it, wedge it further. Good read by Kaminsky to keep it in. He tries to play it across to Evans. It'll just escape the zone. So the Penguins will regroup in their own end. Saucy over to Evans. Evans, one tap to Filiaggi. Over to Reel for a shot that's blocked. Off the wall, Ofterhide chopping one down low. It just misses connecting with Filiaggi. And back come New Jersey through the neutral zone. In onside. Good job there to stay onside as it's chopped to the middle. Evans knocked down as the Rockets come through. It'll be Kaminsky getting it, but no further than the point. Shot will go up high and wide. Evans with the breakout here. All the way across, almost a no-look to Reel, who's under pressure from back in front. He's got Evans driving the slot. He'll control instead, and it'll be a pass back to Evans. It's picked off. Good stick by Starr. Able to disrupt thing along the boards, but the Rockets will get control. Gelmurray on fresh body as a shot comes off of a Penguins defender and wide. Puck will come out in front. Can Evans break free? Cameron Evans with a lucky break in all alone. He'll wind up firing a blocker, saving a beauty. Back comes Cesari for the Rockets as we go back and forth. He'll drive one down low. That's off of Starr and kicked away by Clutter. And for Reel, he'll chop at it. Penguins McElmurray will send it off the glass up high. Here's Reel. McElmurray. As the Penguins look disjointed, gaining the zone. Getting a defensive change. Back come the Rockets. Good play by Ofterhide to break it up. Here's Shuby in support. Able to get control. Bit behind, but caught by McElmurray. Penguins are offside at the line. McElmurray able to win it to Shub. Take it away and driving in is Conklin. Got Cassidy on the backside. Conklin goes around one. He's tripped by Kaminsky. Arm raised. Penguins will go to a PK. Kaminsky getting the stick into the skates of a Rocket who goes down on the play, and a tripping call coming on 88 for the Penguins. So the Penguins will have a penalty kill here as the Rockets look for that insurance goal. You're playing the NHL, that's when you hit that like triangle poke check button. You just get that stick right in the feet. Paris over the circle. The Rockets controlling up top. Good positioning there by Armstrong. Forces a play off the boards, and Starr able to take it away. Penguins go up off the boards. It's icing if it's far enough, and it is. Rockets will control in their own end. Or I'm sorry, in the Penguins' end. On the man advantage here as Armstrong battles to the outside. Good body position. Armstrong able to take the puck away. Looking to be strong on the stick there to force it out to center. Good compete level by 20. Dumped back in. Here's Starr with it behind the net. He'll rim it around. It's kept in. No, not kept in. It somehow gets by the point there. All the way to the Rocket end. Set up the outside, and the Rockets are in their own end. They have the man advantage for another 30 seconds here. The Penguins looking for a complete of this kill and a game-tying goal as they trail by 1. Rockets driving in onside with speed. Played back to the point. Sent all the way around behind. Darting out of the corner of the Rockets, back to the point. Rockets play catch. 5 seconds left on the penalty kill. Kaminsky will come out. Looks like Evans will come on. It's real. Almost got to that stick or that puck. It's almost a chance to spring 43 and give him a second chance. Off the wall comes Conklin, trying to drag it in front. Here's Julius with it. All the way up. Picked off by the Rockets, sent in on an offside play. So 51 seconds left for the Pens. Look for Clutter. If the Penguins can get it deep, will Clutter follow, giving the Penguins a potential 6th attacker. Penguins getting instructions here, what coach wants. Faceoff will be at center ice. They're going to have 51 seconds to try to tie this one. Been a good, solid game. Penguins got the first goal. Rockets with 2 in the second. Nobody's gotten anything here in the third. Looks like it'll be Evans, Real, Filiaggi, Starr, and Ofterhide, the 5 Penguins here with 51 seconds. Face-off controlled by the Rockets. It'll be Real. Ofterhide has it come off Starr's boot. Go back to Ofterhide. Ofterhide for Filiaggi, up for Real. Real tried to one-touch it back. Filiaggi was already headed up ice as Evans will chop out in front of the bench. Clutter was trying to go up ice. Penguins can't get it deep here. It'll be Ofterhide now. 26 seconds. Evans coming all the way across. Poked back the other way, but following on Filiaggi. Filiaggi bodied nicely from behind, but Real follows on in support. Rockets doing a good job keeping the puck to the outside and keeping the puck in the Penguins' end for a large part of this. As Evans comes together with a Rocket. He's down low, off the wall, in front. Buck bouncing over some sticks. There's a shot by Paris off the side of the cage as time expires. So the Penguins fall in this one, 2-1 to the Rockets, who vociferously celebrate. We'll be back this afternoon as the Penguins will take on the Minutemen Flames later on today. A big clash here in Boston. Join us then. Thanks, everybody, for joining us here on